negotiator. You're still seeing multiple offers in some situations. You're still seeing offers if you're doing all the right things, if you've got your home priced right, if you've set it up right, if you're presenting it right, you're still seeing offers. So that market right there, as you can see on the right side here, that is our seller's market. It is a great seller. Man, I can't get rid of that. It's a great seller's market. I usually say anything 3 to 4 months is neutral. Anything under 3 months, which is 90 days, we're at 70.2 in the high end there. That is going to be your seller's market. So we get some good seller market data up to about that $500,000 range. Now, it gets considerably higher, in fact, more than 50% higher in days when we look at that $500,000 to $600,000 range, right? And that's where we've got this neutral market of 113.5 days. We've got 166 currently for sale and only 79 sold in the last 54 days. So we got 113.5 days, right? Once you get up over that $600,000 mark, you can see it just balloons. 324 days, 675, 1,026, 378, 360. Why? Well, let's go through some of these numbers and you're going to see why. And I'll give you a little bit of my, personal opinion on this in a second here. What are we starting at here? Let's go. We talked about 6, 7. Let's go 800,000, right? You've got 50 homes for sale. And in the last 54 days, almost 2 months, 4 have sold. 4. That's 4 every roughly 2 months. And you got to sell through 50, right? Up to 900 grand, you got 19 for sale. How many have sold in the last 54 days? Uno. We've had 1 sale. Okay. Up to $1 million, 900 to $1 million. You've got 14 for sale. How many have sold in the last 54 days? Dos. We got 2. And then when you look at $1 million plus in Port St. Lucie, we got 40 for sale. How many have sold in the last 54 days? A grand total of 6. So what I'm seeing is this. A lot of folks who want to buy have to buy. Or they're looking at the fact that their alternative is renting, right? And when they look at renting, they're saying, ugh, I don't really want to rent. Yeah, rates are high, prices are high, not excited about that, but at least I'm paying something down. I'm building up some equity. I got something I can leverage against. If I can buy, I'm going to buy, because both options suck. If you just say renting sucks, or I'm sorry, buying sucks, you're completely oblivious to the fact that renting kind of sucks too for your wealth. So a lot of people are seeing that. They're getting into a purchase, but again, they're focusing on that up to $500,000 range, right? People over the $500,000 range, and there's exceptions to what I'm about to say, but this is correlational, generally speaking, don't have the same musts when it comes to purchasing, right? If you're a $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 buyer, in a lot of circumstances, you can choose to stay in the place you're in and ride this out and see what happens, right? And you've got a lower rate, so you can do it, and it makes financial sense. Whereas a lot of the people buying up to $500,000, they're renting. So their option isn't to stay in their low mortgage rate home and ride this out. Their option is keep renting, which sucks, or get into a home and build, up equity and appreciation, all that stuff, which is obviously desirable. So those people are doing it. 600 plus aren't doing it. They're staying in their homes and they're saying, we're just going to sit here. So for the handful that are deciding to sell, they're seeing literally in a 54-day span at a 250,000 population city, we've got some price points. What was that price point? 800 to 900 grand with 19 active listings, 1 sale. 900 grand to $1 million, there's 14 current listings, 2 sales. Nobody's buying in that price point right now. And it's because everybody wants to either keep their low rate that they already have, or they want to wait, and they're, maybe they're not 100% happy with the home they got, but they're going to sit there anyway. They're going to wait, and they're going to see what rates do. They're going to see what prices do, right? So why do I share this with you guys? If you are a buyer up to 500 grand, I'm telling you, man, if you were my kid, if you were my mom, if you were my sibling, I'd tell you, go out and buy. You got to start building up equity. You got to start getting that appreciation build up. You got to quit paying down some landlord's mortgage. Pay down your mortgage, even if it sucks. Because if you're saying it sucks, but you're not looking at the suck of a rental, you're kind of blind to the situation, right? Both suck. It's just which one sucks least. And if you're going to stay in a place at least 3 years and in 98% of cases, it makes sense to purchase. Rates go down and that's what you're scared of? Great, refi, right? If you are a seller and you're looking at 600 plus, if you don't have to sell, I'm telling you, this is not the time to get top dollar. If you're saying, hey, I got a place at 750, I want to see if I can get top dollar, Joe, I'm going to say, well, this is not the market to do that. This is the market to be aggressive because it is a challenging market for 600,000 plus, right? It's got to be in the top. I mean, you can look at some of these. It's got to be in the top 5, 10% of all the homes in that price range to be able to sell. If you got 19 for sale and one is selling every 2 months, that means over the next 2 months, you got to be 1 out of 19. If you're 1 out of 20, that's 5%. You got to be in the top 5%. You got to be the best priced, the best staged, have the best photos, the best realtor, the best negotiator, the best marketing. You got to be in the top 5%. You don't have to do that up to 500 grand, right? Even up to 600 grand, that's a neutral market. But once you hit that 600 grand point, it really starts to change. I hope that this helps buyers and sellers kind of see why a lot of people in this market are saying different things. Some people are saying, hey, this market is super hot. They're right because they're looking up to 500 grand. Others are saying, man, nobody is buying right now. They're right because they're looking at 600,000 plus. Right? So really understand the two different markets, whether you're a buyer or a seller or an agent, and use that to your advantage. Agents, please share this information with your clients. Take my graphics off. Let me know. I'll take my graphics off. I'll send you that piece. Send it to your clients if that helps. And it helps make somebody make a better decision. That's obviously what we want them to do. So, guys, I appreciate you joining me today. If you've got any questions I can answer today or any other time, or you've got video ideas for the future, let me know, and we will certainly get those taken care of. Have an amazing day.